Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. So today is a little bit into day 9 of the Pythion fusion. And where do we sit here on the free to play? Well, we're pretty much done. We are done actually. So we can claim the last fragments here from Spider. I'll probably finish that off. 30 more points to get a 4-star chicken is worth it. But on average, about 1.12 points per energy for Spider. And then Artifact Enhancement took me just shy of 16 million to get to the fragments here. So we'll go ahead and collect all those. Then Summon Rush I did earlier. So what did I do? I got all the way to here. I want to say I did 20 voids and 8 sacreds. And about the only thing of note is a man-eater that I don't really actually need since I have a demi-comp. So, but Manny will actually come in helpful. I don't have Lydia yet, so he will come in helpful for hopefully finishing off Ogre Tribes there. I think it's Ogre Tribes. Anyway, and then the reason we ran Spider up more is to go ahead and finish off the Dungeon Diver and get those fragments, so we'll collect those. I didn't have to go as far on Spider because I had to do a lot more via champ training, so that kind of helped out versus what you'll see on my main. But there we go. We have now 100 fragments of Pythion. I don't need them right now, so I'm not going to go ahead and pull him. I have a Duchess on this account, so he is not mission critical at the moment. Few champs that I want to start working on. I just 6-star Eurogrim and Seer. And Zavia here. I got a few others I'd like to 6-star, like Melga I'd like to 6-star. Possibly Sylar, but there's still the Rat King here. I haven't 6-starred Cavalex yet. You can see there's quite a few. I want a 6-star Skull Crown, but my focus now is turning back to getting Lydia done, and I only have a few factions left, real close with dwarves. And actually I pulled, where is he? He's 4-star. I pulled a Rock Breaker. Where you at? Rock Breaker. I want to have to build him up because I got no damage. I could live for days with dwarves, but I got no damage. So when I get to those Sathalia waves, it's just a stalemate, right? They're healing, I'm healing, no one's doing any damage. So I'm going to have to build him up to do some damage because I really don't got anybody else that can do any kind of damage as far as dwarves go. I'm real close on Ogre Tribes, so Man-Eater, I'll probably build him up because that'll be helpful. What else? Orcs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about orcs. I'll have to work on that. Actually, I think Seer could be the one there to kind of help me push over the edge. I have, what is her name? Do I have her out here? Is she in the vault? Yeah, I have Zargala. That's kind of my only damage dealer for orcs. And then I got 2 Old Man Jorgs, wherever they are, to help heal and revive. So hopefully I can start building those up and get them finished. But a lot of these don't have masteries either. And I'm trying to think what the last faction is. Oh, Lizardmen. I'm struggling on that one. I'm fairly far into it, but now I'm at the point where, you know, Razin's my only good damage dealer for Lizardmen, and I don't have too much away in support. So anyway, there's Pythion. He is completed. I'm going to go ahead and do the dragons because, well, we can always use more speed gear. And I want to see how much energy versus points it takes to get there. I'm suspecting, again, right around 2,000 energy. But I want to confirm that because I'm, you know, doing the testing here of how much energy it takes to do these champ trainings, the dungeon divers, the dungeon events, how much it takes to do all that. I can't control shards. I can't control how much it costs to do the artifact enhancements. And pretty much, I mean, painful, but as long as you at least did Silver Arena, you can do the arena events. If you're in gold, it's pretty easy, but you pretty much got to do probably 35 out of your 39 available daily arena battles if you want to get it completed in 3 days doing arena and you're in silver. But it is doable there. Anyway, that's where we stand. End of day 9. Free to play. Pythion is complete and ready to be summoned, but that will probably have to wait till the next personal reward CBC event. Let's move over to the main. Okay, so here we are on my main, and let's see the progress, which you're probably already going to know, but we completed the spider tournament, well past. We got the 5 frags. The reason we went well past is so that we can finish Dungeon Diver off and get those as well. We got the frags from Champ Training, and you'll see why I'm saving. We're going to do what I'm going to do here in a minute, but we're not quite completed all the way to the top. Not that it matters, but. And then down here, Summon Rush. We are all the way to here, and that was, what was it? 11 Sacreds, where I got a dupe healer that I don't even use, so yay rah. And then 10 or 20 yeah, 10 voids and 10 ancients. And I think I got a 3rd Inquisitor Shamal, so nothing really exciting to write home about. The artifact enhancement I did yesterday, so I got the frags there. All that extra spider was so that we could finish off our Dungeon Diver. And now we have all the frags needed for Pythion. And I'm going to go ahead and pull them. And here's why I'm going to pull them. I know, save for personal reward CBC, but I want them right now because I need to finish off that champ training. And of course, we run champions through campaign 3 at a time. I pulled a Mishinaki during Champ Chase. I want to level him up to get him ready to go to 6-star. I actually want to do Harkin. Harkin has one of these skills here. Is it this one? Attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Also extends the duration of those debuffs by 2 turns. Will not extend the duration of debuffs on the initial target. Why is that important? Well, where is she? Where's our new daily login champ? Is she already at 60? I didn't think she was, but maybe not. She might be at 50, but she pairs well. She's in the vault. She pairs well with Rhonda. Where is Rhonda? Rhonda. There's Rhonda. So, why could this potentially make a good combination? Well, Rhonda, is it this one? Actually, I think it's this one. Yeah, attacks one enemy 3 times, will ignore shield buff and 30% of the target's defense, places a block passive skills debuff for 2 turns before attacking. This cannot be resisted. Also places a block active skills debuff after 2 turns of attacking. This debuff cannot be resisted. Know those Sifi Rotos floors is a pain in the ass? You go punch Sifi with Rhonda. No accuracy needed. Can't be resisted, right? Don't need accuracy on her. Then you go punch Sifi again with Harken Great Blade, and you spread it to everybody. Now go finish them off. So if you're struggling there, there's one there. Or you could potentially do same thing with a Sifi or a Duchess or one of those pain in the butt champs in Arena. Now the downside is, you got to figure out either how you speed tune it, but no accuracy needed, so that helps. You can get those speeds up. Get your speed buffer out there, apply this, spread it, and then let your nuker nuke. So there's a viable option there. So Harken pairs well with Rhonda, and I don't really need to, but that is one of the reasons I want to kind of get her to 60 and just tinker around with it. But that's where we stand on the main. We're done at the beginning or shortly after the beginning of day 9. Once I've completed kind of doing Dragon, because I don't know if I'll do the last artifact enhancement. But I want to go ahead and do Dragon just for scientific purposes there, as far as what it should take only about 2,000 energy to get to the 2250 and Dragon. Go ahead and do that though, and then like I said, all along I've been tracking the data as far as energy used, gems spent, what it took to complete the champ trainings, what it took to complete all the dungeons and the dungeon diver, to get an idea of how much energy / gems you're going to need to complete the fusion. Unknown will still be the shards, and they kind of put it to us on this last summon event with the shards. And the artifact enhancement is increased, so that's kind of turned me off from doing fusions here. But you never know when there actually be another champ. I'm not so sure on this one. Is he S tier? Probably, as long as he's booked. But to me, still the best champ was Helicath, because he pretty much literally allowed you to 2-key Ultra Nightmare, if not 1 key, all by himself. And he's great in other places. He's very helpful in Arena, extremely helpful in Faction Wars. He's helpful through Doom Tower. If you're struggling in some of the dungeons, he's helpful there. So depending on where you sit, I think he's been the most helpful. Brogny's not as helpful, but he's still useful in Doom Tower, he's still useful in Arena. If you got the right champs for the right setup, he's totally awesome for Clan Boss. But without the right champs, forget it. I mean, you may not even 2-key Ultra Nightmare. So it's kind of a catch-22 there as far as that. So he's almost, he's right behind Helicath in my opinion. But anyway, that's previous fusions. This one is pretty nice, especially since I don't have a Duchess still to this day on the account. 11 damn Sacred Shards, 10 Ancients today, still don't have a Duchess. Oh, I don't have a Kymar either. Apparently, I'm one of the few chosen ones to be endgame player that doesn't have a Kymar or a Duchess or a Sifi or a Yumeko, or a Krisk, or Necrin. All those crazy champs that, I don't know, would actually be helpful for an endgame player. Anyway, don't want to get further on that rant. We're done with this fusion. I'm going to crunch numbers here, and in a few days I'll put one last video out as far as this Pythion fusion to show what it took as far as resources go to get there. Have a nice day.